the immortal.
Hey, testing, testing, can you hear me? Is everyone alright? Great. Everything's going well on my end, too.
Stay vigilant, Sinbad. The immortal has spotted you.
No need to remind me. It's all part of the plan. Ward the immortal now while you can. I'll keep him distracted.
Ashkin won't be fooled that easily. If you start getting all showy, Sinbad, he'll definitely be suspicious. Magister, time's running short. Let's board the ship and move fast.
Come on, Sonya. I'm doing my best to hold him off. Can't you say something nice about me for once? Alright. I don't want to ruin the mood before a fight. Be careful, you guys. I'll find a way to join you soon.
You cling like barnacles to a ship's hull. Even if you're scraped off, you grow back quickly. How lonesome.
How dare you, Braveborn! Don't insult our master!
Admirable courage, little hamster. Let your master commend you. Your bravery has granted you the privilege of facing me in a duel. That is, assuming...
Are you guys okay?
Sinbad, how did you get here?
I can't use magic, so I swam over.
You fool! That was such a risky move.
Would you rather I watched from afar while you fought? There's no way I'd do that.
Should be providing backup, not...
Relax, Sonya. I've steered the Chainkeeper to a safe distance. Mugen's helping at the helm. If you have time to nag me, use that time instead to pray he doesn't sink the ship.
I just hope we'll all get out safe.
There's no need to be so pessimistic. We're so close to the end now. We've got this. Why don't you comfort her? She seems really tense for some reason.
She probably doesn't need my concern.
Stop overthinking it. Alright? We'll definitely take down Hodgkin. The tech is broken. Instead of dawdling here, let's find another way across.
Go, my friend.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
catch Hodgkin, we'll have to bypass this broken deck and head down. We should be able to find another ladder. The Immortal is most likely riddled with traps. Be careful, everyone.
Ignited by the power of grave-calling magic.
They hunger for living souls, feeding on their screams as they turn to ash. Many of my crew have fallen to these green flames. Magister, do you think you can extinguish them?
Magister, no! It's too dangerous! Hold on, everyone. The Serene Lyceum strictly forbids the study of grave-calling. Most mages steer clear of it. Let's find another path. We can't risk Magister's reputation getting stained by playing with magic like that.
I understand. Let's forget about this path for now, and look elsewhere. But there's nothing in the drawers except dust. There's something odd about this room. Can't quite put my finger on it. Should we search more thoroughly? The sailor instinct in me is yelling that we'll find something significant.
Sinbad, what are you holding?
A blank sheet of paper.
Is it useful?
Not at all. But look at what's in my other hand. I also found this. This is a dragon flame spire. It's highly sought after during wars, and it's a super rare item. The flames ignite if you blow lightly on the ring. It's very handy for people who can't use magic.
Why would someone use that when matches exist? It's pretty big compared to matches.
Those two are completely different. There's supposedly dragon grease at the base. Dragon flames can burn anywhere, even on water.
It can burn anywhere, you say?
Sonia, did you think of something?
Something's spelled off to me ever since we entered this study. Call it years of honing my instincts. There are 6 candelabras arranged symmetrically, but the one by the window isn't lit. I tried to light it, but the wick is damp and it won't catch fire. You took the words right out of my mouth.
But dragon flame spires are extremely rare. And look at how much dust has accumulated on this one. There's no telling how old it is. Who knows how many uses it has left. My dearest, most wonderful, absolutely favorite fellow travelers, couldn't we maybe think of another way? Oh, fine, just take it, you cruel, cruel person.
Please, light the candle, Magister. So it was indeed a mechanism. Sinbad, give me that blank sheet you found earlier.
Here you go. What are you planning to do? Blow your nose?
This is serious business.
Yes, you're the esteemed leader of the Carmine Whispers. You're always serious.
I'm not in the mood for jokes right now, so hush before I smack you. Magister, I think there's something more to this blank sheet of paper. If we heat it with the flame...
It's a wanted poster. Hodgkin. For the theft of the sacred artifact of the Bantus Empire. Wanted in all territories.
Bantus? There's little information about it. But I do know that it's the mysterious empire of the Grapeborns.
Huh. I can't believe he's been flaunting that artifact around when it was stolen.
If he's got the skills to steal a sacred artifact like that, we shouldn't underestimate him. All right, let's keep moving.
Results were satisfactory. Graveborns look like they're moving something. Chippy smells sulfur. Maybe they're moving cannonballs? Or gunpowder?
Whatever it is, I think we should wreak some havoc. Hey, buddy. You look tired. Why don't you rest for a bit?
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
I'll never tell you nothing. You should just give up now.
Yeah, that was pretty much a given. A big oaf like you probably isn't ever invited to tactical meetings.
That's bull. I'm the most trustworthy there is. I know everything. But I'm loyal, so I won't tell you anything.
Just admit you know nothing. I promise, I'm a good guy. I won't laugh at you. There's always a few overlooked members on every ship. I get it. I've been there.
No. I attend all the tactical meetings. They'd never leave me out. Right?
Who would believe that? You're just a grunt, delegated to moving explosives.
I'm not. The captain sent me to protect a mage here. My job is the most important of them all.
Are we playing how we can lie the most? Here's my attempt. I'm Hodgkin's spy, planted in Rustport.
I'm not lying. The captain values that mage because he's the only one who could open certain doors on this ship. So that means I'm super important too, to be guarding him.
Oh, that's quite useful. Thanks, Octopus Head. Now it's time to go night-night.
Sinbad, you've got a knack for this.
You gotta be a smooth talker if you do what I do for a living. All right, let's find this mage.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
You look smarter than the other cods on here. Someone like you wouldn't be foolish enough to trust your crewmates. Yeah? They're already done for. And you know, those wily bastards sold you out before they kicked the bucket. If you don't want to meet the same fate, you'd better cooperate.
What do you want to know?
One of your little friends said that you can open those special doors.
Indeed, I can. But you all rushed me so fast. I accidentally dropped the key into the cauldron. It's melted by now.
There's no way you don't have a spare key. Hand it over.
Of course there is, but the spare key's with the captain. You'll have to get it from him, unfortunately.
Looks like you're asking for a beating.
Calm down, Sinbad. Leave it to our Magister. We can just forge the key. It'll be a piece of cake for our Magister Merlin.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
Hodgkin, that sly bastard. He's just toying with us.
Stay calm. You make more careless mistakes if you're riled up. He's afraid of us. That's why he's pulling underhanded tricks like this. His defeat was sealed from the moment he began fearing us.
Captain, they made it here alive. I won our bet. Pay up. I want 6 mermaid eyes. Now.
Only 6? You're being quite unselfish today, dear.
Well, there is something else I want. I want the eyes of that woman over there, Sonia!
Nara, wake up! Hodgkin is just using you.
Compared to you, who's taking over Rustport? You're no better, sister. You also treat lives as mere playthings in your hands.
I consider the members of the Carmine Whispers my brothers and sisters. Unlike your twisted loyalty to Hodgkin.
For me, there are no gangs. Death!
Nara!
You have no chance of winning with the Magister here with us. Yes, Master Merlin will overcome all. I believe in her.
Captain, don't underestimate their strength.
No. Let them unleash their full power. Have them witness my magnum opus. An unparalleled marvel of biological engineering.
Quiet! Merc. Thanks to you and your vermin, my heart is thundering with wicked glee! Just listen to that howling wind. A storm is brewing. This is my favorite kind of weather! In a few days, what yarns will the sea breeze spin to Rustport? That Hodgkin, the dread pirate, bested the fabled Merlin? Or that you smashed my lifeless bones? Let's sail into the unknown together!
You'll never forget me, Sonia.
We must figure out how to deal with the Kraken that Hodgkin summoned.
Wait, what? There's no way we can defeat it on our own. It could swipe us halfway across the sea with just one tentacle. We're not even big enough to be a snack.
We need Hugin's cannon. Contact him.
Hugin! Hugin! Damn it, answer me! Hugin! Are you saying you have a plan? What is it?
I need to go back to Rustport and upgrade Merlin defense. I just thought of a way to amplify the signal.
What the Kraken are you saying? This isn't the time for discussing communicators. We have an actual Kraken to deal with.
I know! It's so huge I couldn't miss it if I tried. Don't worry. Keep moving forward. There are 2 cannons ahead. Only when you get there, I'll steer the chain keeper to the other side. The tentacles are about to flip the ship. You guys there yet? Can you describe what the cannon looks like?
Cannons are cannon. Well, don't they all look alike? It's got an iron plate on top and a pointed rear.
Pointed rear? That's unmistakably mine! They stole my blueprints and forged it themselves. I can't promise much, but it should bust up a few tentacles. Assuming they didn't cut corners.
How am I even supposed to tell if they did?
Don't sweat the details. My designs are solid. Sinbad, come back to the Chainkeeper. We'll bombard it from the outside while the others fire from the Immortal. We'll trap the monster in a crossfire.
Buddy, you're kidding, right? How am I supposed to get over there? Jumping into the sea now is like jumping straight into the monster's belly.
I'll get closer,
and shoot a grappling hook so that you can swing over.
You... Oh! You're always full of the most harebrained schemes. Whatever. Fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll just become a snack for the fish. The cannons aren't loaded, and we haven't seen any cannonballs. What are we supposed to shoot?
My cannons require a special ammo. Magister, please search nearby. They must have hidden them somewhere. The Kraken that was summoned seems extremely agitated, and not fully under Hodgkin's control. We need to act fast! Magic! Miss Mage, you gotta enchant the ammo. It won't pierce the monster otherwise.
Enchanting demands focus. Once she begins, she won't be able to fight. Leave it to me. Magister, let me do it. I watched every step you took to enchant Hugin's cannons in the workshop. I learned it all. We have all the enchanting materials here. I want to be of help to you all. You can do it, Hammy. Sir Chippy will protect you. Phew. I can do this. I'm Magister Merlin's familiar. I'll begin now. Magister, enemies are coming. Let's protect Hammy together.
Victory gleams like the sunlight.
Go, my friend. Brilliantly done.
I come to protect.
Let's brighten up.
Got it.
He tried to control the sea, only to be swallowed by it. A fittingly ironic end.
There's no time to dwell on that! Sinbad, we gotta run! The Immortal's singing and creating a whirlpool! We can't get caught in it!
On it! We've won! So there's no way I'd let us die with that madman! Hold on tight! Full sail! Port side! Next stop, Rustport!
There is so much to do, but Lucas said he'll help with it all. I'll be very busy soon. But before that, I would like to sincerely thank you. You've lifted the fog over Rustport. Merlin. I finally understand the meaning of that title. The rest of the Dead Tide fleet has fled, and the Water Whites have lost that person. With the Water Whites leaderless and dispersed, chaos could ensue once more if they're left unchecked. I'm inclined to take them in if they're willing. In any case, we the Carmine Whispers will safeguard this hard-won peace. Once again, my deepest respect to you. You hold an esteemed title, but when I sing of your deeds to the world, I will tell them your true name. From now on, your deeds will echo through Rustport's skies, Magister. Now, please allow me to take care of one last personal matter. Nara, I will cherish your memory in this way.
Did you hear? People on the streets are calling us heroes. I never thought a drifter like me could be a hero. This feels like a dream.
So can we still be friends? Because I'm not into slackers or larger-than-life heroes.
Hugin, my friend. We have a special bond forged through battle. In your presence, I'm just Sinbad. And if you think the name Sinbad is too unremarkable, you can just tell others that I'm a captain.
All right, I'll boast that I fixed Captain Sinbad's ship.
Hodgkin and his crew are sleeping with the fishes now. May they rest peacefully. With the fog lifted, the sea routes to Rustport can finally return to normal. Magister, what's next for you? Great! With you around, I won't have to worry about anything.
So, tell me, Sinbad, are you going to set sail on the Chainkeeper for another adventure? 'Cause if you are, you gotta be patient! The ship still needs repairs after that last skirmish!
Got it. I'll hang out in Rustport for a while. After we repair the Chainkeeper, I'll consult the map and spin the compass. If it points to adventure, I'll sail forth. It could be next week or in a couple of months. But one thing's for sure now. No matter the storms ahead, as long as I follow my heart, I'll never lose my way.
have you been up to?
Oh, Chippy, Hammy, and hello to you, Magister. Hugin and I, and of course with the help of the Whispers, have been busy repairing the Chainkeeper. She's definitely a beauty, but she was badly damaged in her fight with the Immortal. Her deck is a mess. Luckily, her keel is largely undamaged. Oh, speaking of luck, Sonia and the Whispers are covering the cost of repairs. Thank goodness, because otherwise, I don't know how many years it would take to make the Chainkeeper seaworthy again. Whoever pays for her, I guess. I did think about just stealing the ship or using my irresistible charm to convince Sonia that the Chainkeeper was better off with me. Even though I have a great relationship with the Whispers, it was out of the question. Well, it's an investment. The Chainkeeper is not just any old ship. It's one of a kind. Everyone's got their eyes on her. Well, remember there was a bit of trouble in the city? Sonia's been on edge ever since. I heard she ordered the Whispers to search for any survivors among the dead tide fleet along the coast. You're a smart lady. I was thinking the same thing. She's got a lot of reasons for finding her.
Sonia sure is determined. I think she just wants to prevent trouble in the future, and also to put her mind at ease.
By the way, Magister, I need your help with something. Have you had any nightmares lately? I haven't been sleeping well lately. It feels like I've been dreaming about something important, but as soon as I wake up, I don't remember anything. This keeps happening over and over again. I haven't had a good night's sleep in a while. I asked Hugin if he had trouble sleeping, but the man could sleep through a storm, and he snores louder than thunder. Do you know a way for someone to get a good night's sleep? Whether it be magic or through other means?
Well, I do remember the recipe to a calming elixir.
Yes, a potion will do. I haven't had a magical potion before. This will be my first time. The fate of my peaceful nights is in your hands, my friends.
Chippy doesn't remember having nightmares. Neither do I. Perhaps Sinbad's been working too hard on the Chainkeeper. We'll need 3 ingredients from an apothecary or a potion shop to make the calming elixir. I know where to go. We need ingredients for a calming elixir. Do you have anything available that can help us?
Oh, I remember you lot. You're those apothecaries that somehow ended up here. Right. Mage. I remember. Sinbad brought you to my shop and wrangled a bunch of my alchemy supplies right from under me. I remember that very clearly. Anyway, you said you wanted ingredients for a calming elixir, right? I just had a shipment come in, but I haven't taken inventory yet. Everything's piled up over there. Also, since you arrived in Rustport, things have been going well. And now the port's back up. You know what? Free of charge this time. But you have to find the ingredients yourself.
here for you. Drink it before going to bed. If you drink it during the day, you'll feel super tired and sleepy. Other side effects may occur.
Wow. We were so busy saving Chippy last time, I didn't get a chance to look at the potion. This one looks beautiful. Hypothetically, if you were to sell something like this, how much do you think it'll go for? Whoa! That's an insane amount. You know my pockets are emptier than a dead snail's shell.
The Magister was just kidding. Although it is an elixir made by the great Magister Merlin. I'm sure it could sell for a very high price on the potions market. Just be careful handling the Magister's gift. If you accidentally drop it, there won't be another one.
Anyway, thanks to you, I'll finally be able to get a good night's sleep. You should rest up as well. I've heard you've been running around helping people in the city. Remember to take a break when you can. Look at Chippy. He's starting to look like a ferret with all the weight he lost. All right, I got work to do. So, I'll see you later.
Hammy, Sinbad said Chippy lost some weight. Is it true? Let me see. Does your belt feel looser? No. Does your helmet feel like it's sliding off? No. But Chippy does feel like something has changed. Chippy's sword strikes aren't as fast and powerful as before. Perhaps Sinbad is right. We have been really busy these past couple of days. First, we defeated the Dead Tide fleet, and then we helped out the Carmine Whispers with their troubles. Not only that, the Magister has been helping people all over Rustport. Magister, maybe it's time for you to take a break. Chippy's right, Magister. How about we go to the Golden Guest Inn and spend tonight in one of their VIP rooms? I'm sure the Whispers still have a reservation for us under your name. All right, let's not worry about anything today and make it as relaxing as possible.
Oh, it's you lot!
Hey, Bulls. We'd like to stay in your best room tonight. Can we head up now, or do we need to wait?
It's already been prepared. The Whispers will cover all your expenses here. For every day you're in Rustport, they pay me an extra day for the room. Anytime you want to stay here, just head on up.
Really? Sonia is so generous.
Feel free to stay a few extra days. I love it when business just lands in your lap.
Finally, I've been trying to contact you. Goodness gracious, do you never sleep? It's been so difficult trying to break through your magic wards and contact you in your dreams. By the way, your dreams are so boring. No chocolate bunnies or clouds made of sugar. Not even a whiff of a cupcake. All right, never mind. Let's get down to business. I don't know how long I can stay, so I'll make this short. Help! The Dream Isle is about to be destroyed! Come quick! We need your help.
Hey, Magister, wake up! Bowles told me you were staying at the inn. Hey, wake up! Don't fall back asleep.
Sinbad? I'm still sleepy. Why are you here so early? Did you not sleep well last night? Don't tell me that the calming elixir didn't work.
It worked a little bit. I fell asleep as soon as I laid down. But I had the same dream again. Only this time it was different. The dream was so clear.
Chippy remembers! Someone kept nagging Chippy in his dreams. Me too!
What's going on? Did we really all have the same dream? Magister, is this even possible?
I dreamed Cassie was saying, the Dream Isle is about to be destroyed. Something must have happened at the Dream Isle. That's why she came to all of us in our dreams. Magister, we have to go and check. Cassie may really need us.
Count me in too. I still miss that mountain of gold she has there. Even if I can't bring any of it back, it'd be nice to jump into that pile of gold and swim around again. Hey, I love helping people, and taking a quick dip isn't gonna stop me from doing that. Get ready. Dream Isle, here we come.
Whoa! It's raining cats and dogs. Chippy doesn't remember it ever raining on the Dream Isle. It was always sunny.
The whole island seems to have changed. I wonder what happened.
Let's go find Cassie. She can tell us what's happening on the island.
You're finally here. It was so hard to get in touch with you. You don't have to set wards every night, you know. Sinbad, on the other hand, was easy. His mind is like a theme park. Anyone can just waltz right in and watch the show.
Is that a compliment? I can't tell.
Of course it is. If I could contact Magister Merlin as easily as you, the crisis on the Dream Isle would have been solved already. Too bad you have no magical talent. Otherwise, you would have remembered what I told you upon waking. And I said it very slowly, too. Go get Merlin. Dream Isle is in trouble. Let's go see Grandpa Olmos.
Quick. Stop him.
He looks bad. The magic on the island is becoming chaotic. What's going on, Cassie?
It's complicated. After you took the Sword of Tritonus, Olmos and I were freed from our duties. I was able to freely play around in people's dreams. After sifting through a few dozen dreams, I came to a fisherman's dream about the Blackthorn Sea. I suddenly felt an evil, raging magic.
The Blackthorn Sea. That's where we fought Hodgkin. Is the Dead Tide fleet back for revenge?
No, silly human. The truth is far more terrifying. It's a Hypogean. One with an ugly face and teeth like a shark.
Wait a minute, Cassie. How could there be a Hypogean in the Blackthorn Sea?
I should be asking you that. What did you do to weaken the seal there?
Hey, this has nothing to do with us. No one knew anything was hidden down there.
All right, let's skip whose fault it is and get straight to the point. I saw a real live Hypogean rising up from a whirlpool. It opened its eyes and devoured all the boats and fish nearby. To stop him, I lured him here and trapped him in Grandpa Olmus's dream. Although we were successful, we didn't realize that the Hypogean could eat dreams. Ian is devouring the dream. Grandpa Olmus is stuck in a nightmare. And the Dream Isle itself is in danger. If you didn't come, it would have been over.
Eating his dream? What does that mean? Is the whole island going to get eaten? What would be left in the end? Just a spaceless void?
Right? It's insane. I wouldn't have believed it either if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Come with me. I'll take you to the land of riches. It was a beautiful dream that Grandpa Olmus and I wove together. But that hateful demon has ruined it!
Oh no! What's happened to the land of riches?
The mountain of gold. All the treasures. Even that beautiful ship in a bottle. Where did everything go?
Let me answer that for you. All the golden treasure was swallowed up by that miserable Hypogean. And he smashed that ship in a bottle out of spitefulness. He also left behind all his Hypo-fiend buddies on his way out.
You mean he ate all the treasure?
He seems to eat anything and everything. If I hadn't escaped when I did, that thing would have torn my wings off and had me for lunch. His stare is like that of a hungry, savage beast on the hunt. All right, enough jibber-jabber. Let's get down to work. Well, first we need to get rid of these foul fiends roaming around. Then, we need to figure out how to restore the idyllic dream Olmus and I had created before.
No problem, Cassie. Leave it to us.
Victory gleams like the sunlight. Victory gleams like the sunlight.
Brilliantly done.
What were those creatures just now? As I was slashing through them, it felt like slashing through a vortex. Whoa. So was this the mission that Tassie mentioned before?
That's right. Also, in order to defeat the Hypogean, the help of the Swordbearer is required. You know who I'm talking about, right? Our wandering captain, and Rustport's newest hero, Sinbad.
Oh, I see. What? No way! You want me to fight against Hypogeans? You're clearly mistaken. We have the great Magister Merlin right now. Isn't she enough? All right. I remember what you did for Brineville. Even if you asked me to jump off a bridge, I'd do it without question. When you said Swordbearer earlier, Were you talking about the compass I got? I mean, it only tells me where to go. How can I fight Hypogeans with it?
Let's not talk about fighting right now. The more important thing is to find him first. When he first showed up to the island, he went straight to the land of riches and laid waste to the place. He even bit a huge hole out of the cave wall and then escaped into the water.
This is easy then. Battles aren't my forte, but I can definitely find someone. If I think about the location of the Hypogean, the compass will do the rest.
Look! The needle on the compass is moving.
Cassie, do you know where this is pointing to?
Let's see. It's pointing east. That should be Wind's Point. It's on that island where you all were racing before. I can't believe he ran all the way there. Oh no. If he eats all the Tritonus' trials, then we'll all be in trouble. It's up to you all. I still have to go back to Olmus and protect him from the nightmare.
All right, you help Olmus, and we'll deal with this thing.
Don't go over there! Big, scary guy over there!
So the Hypogean is really here. It seems like we found the right place after all.
Don't go there! You'll be eaten! One bite and you're dead!
These little guys are really scared. I wonder what that monster looks like.
Poor little ones, don't be afraid. Can you take us to where the Hypogean is? We'll defeat him together! If it gets dangerous, you can escape first. We promise we won't let you get hurt. Merlin? Merlin, good! Hypogean, bad! Believe in Merlin! Defeat bad guy!
What's going on?
Bad guy eating!
He can cause such a ruckus by just eating?
Very scary! Find him over there!
deal with this thing? None of my attacks are going through.
Think of something, Sinbad!
What can I do? Even the Magister can't put a dent in him!
In the past, the Swordbearer would use the divine weapon to hold back the enemy, while the Magister would use that chance to seal up the enemy. But the attacks this time are too strong. The Magister can't seal him up. How can this be? The Magister and the Swordbearer are both here. They should be able to... Oh, is it because Sinbad isn't strong enough?
I'm better at escaping than fighting. That's the truth. I mean, this compass belongs to Tritonus. He's the god of the waves and wandering. This was made for escaping.
Even if that's true, we can't just turn around and run away.
There has to be another way.
Found you, my soft, round, delicious meal. Get in my belly.
Magister, be careful!
Go, my friend.
The victors have returned. But Grandpa Olmus is still in the nightmare. What happened? Did you not finish off the Hypogean? You lost? But heroes always defeat the bad guys. Otherwise, stories and legends couldn't be written and sung about. Well, that Hypogean is going to eat this island like a chocolate chip cookie. And after he's done, he's going to devour Olmus's mind. I refuse to lose my friend.
I'm so sorry, Cassie. We've never fought such a strong enemy before. That thing is like a bloodthirsty shark. The more we hurt him, the harder he fights.
Wait a minute. Where's your compass, Sinbad? Did it not come in handy?
We used it to escape. So far, it just points in a direction and shows the way. In that thing's eyes, we're all just fresh meat. Even Merlin's on his menu. Strategically, it was better for us to retreat, or else he would have eaten us.
Yes, but running away isn't what a knight should do. I agree with Sinbad. Even Magister Merlin was in danger when facing this Hypogean.
All right, let's stop arguing. In the dream that Olmus and I have woven, no one is allowed to argue. But what can we do now? All I knew was that the Swordbearer and Merlin were needed to seal the Hypogean. No one said that they would fail.
It doesn't do us any good to stand around and chat all day. Olmus needs us right now. They say there's strength in numbers. If we can't handle this by ourselves, let's call for help. Why don't we go back, find Sonia, and come up with a plan?
Yes, that could be an option. We can't just let the Hypogean destroy the Dream Isle. We can also look for other people to help us. Rustport's so big, there has to be someone who's heard of this thing.
Then it's settled. Our defeat today will spawn a great victory upon our return. Wait for us, Tassie. We'll come back with help.
Greetings. Tell me what you need. If you're here personally, it must be a big deal. And don't worry, the Whispers will always help the heroes who freed Rustport, Magister.
What about me? I also helped to defeat the Dead Tide fleet.
Your help was incidental.
Hey!
I see. I dispatched people to look for signs of the Dead Tide fleet after the Immortal sank. We heard reports of a sudden whirlpool and of fishermen going missing frequently around the Blackthorn Sea. However, the whirlpool disappeared when we were investigating, and we found nothing unusual nearby, so we turned our attention to the coastline. I didn't realize Tassi and Olmus were secretly protecting us and the Dream Isle.
So you also didn't know that a Hypogean was sealed underneath the Blackthorn Sea?
I had no clue. That can be done. The Upper District has a number of closely guarded libraries, as well as private collections of ancient books and scrolls. I'll have people look for this entity. As soon as there's news, I'll send someone to contact you. No problem. My friends are your friends.
Wait a minute. This is a Hypogean we're talking about. Just increasing our numbers isn't going to cut it. With the Dead Tide fleet gone, aren't your cannons just collecting dust? How about lending us a few? I know those cannons could tear the tentacles off a Kraken. Let me fire a volley at that Hypo Shark, and I'll have that thing begging for mercy.
I'll give you my best. Just let me know how many you need. I'll also let Hugin help you set up. He knows best how to use these cannons. If we're gonna fight, be prepared to deliver the killing blow. We cannot give the enemy a chance to escape and regroup. I will instruct my men to prepare and load all the equipment you'll need on the ship. When it's dusk, you can head over to the docks to do a final inspection before setting sail. I wish you all the best of luck.
Come here, you lot! If it isn't my good friends, come give me a hug!
Hold it right there. What's going on?
Sonya has informed me that I'll be taking my bombastic babies to battle a Hypogean! After the fight against the Dead Tide fleet, they've been clamoring to show off their capabilities, but there wasn't a chance to do so. And then this opportunity falls from the sky? A chance to test my cannons against a demonic entity! Whoever thought of this is a pure genius! Really? I guess I have to stay longer in Rustport now and install a ventilation system for her office as thanks. I also want to thank you for bringing us this Hypogean.
How are the preparations going? I see that everything is almost loaded.
The cannons and gunpowder have been stowed. We just need to load a few more crates of ammunition, and we're ready to go! These fellas from the Whispers need more pep in their step!
You're the one who said to be careful with the gunpowder.
Of course you need to be careful. If you accidentally knock over the gunpowder and there's a spark around, the whole thing will explode! And down goes this ship with everything and everyone inside!
Well, you can't have it both ways.
Hey, why don't we help out as well? Let's have everything loaded so we can go to the Dream Isle and deal with that hideous Hypogean. Yes, just leave the rest to us. We need to hurry and help Olmus. We're back, and we've brought help!
Ha ha ha! Show me where this Hypogean is! Don't tell me it's this little thing! Sonya told me the monster looked like a shark, not some pretty butterfly!
Magister, who's this? He's rash, rough, and rude. Do I look like a monster? I'm the fairy that guards your dreams. Everything on the Dream Isle, including the ground you're standing on, was created by me. How can you confuse me with that horrendous Hypogean?
A fairy? Fairies are extremely rare in Esperia. I've heard that fairy dust is highly prized for its light and magical attributes. Even the Imperial Smiths at the Royal Capital have little in stock. After we deal with the Hypogean, can you share a bit of your fairy dust with me?
Get away from me! How dare you try to steal my fairy dust?
Don't worry, child. Once you see how my cannons will obliterate that monster, you'll change your mind about hardworking dwarves like myself.
Child, you're clearly shorter than I am. Plus, I'm much older than you.
All right. Remember, we're here to deal with the Hypogean. Although you two started off on the wrong foot, I can guarantee that Hugin's skills are the real deal. He's our best shot at defeating this Hypo Shark.
Since you brought him, I will reluctantly allow him and his mechanical doodads to enter my dream realm.
Ha! That took longer than I expected. So where's the target? Shorty and Hardhead are roaring to go!
Let's take a look at the compass. Based on the direction it's pointing, he's still at Wind's Point.
Then let's go! It's time to show that Hypogean what we're made of!
Whoa! Hugin is really pumped. He's definitely more fired up than usual.
Let's quickly get to that monster. If Hugin gets antsy and starts testing his cannons on other things on the island, then Ole Miss is cooked.
Just be careful. And don't underestimate the enemy. I really hope you all return safely. Oh, Grandpa Olmus. How are you feeling? I'll try my best to fill your dreams with all the happiest things in the world. Don't you dare lose to that monster. You can't let him devour your mind. Please, hold on.
Hugin, you're going too fast. Don't be in such a hurry to test your cannons. It's a Hypogean, you know, a real one.
When facing modern technology and true destructive power, all living things must give way. Oh, I've located the target. It's on a hilltop to the west, over there. That must be the Hypogean you've all been clamoring about.
Eaten everything on the Dream Isle, and he's still saying he's hungry. It feels like this Hypogean is different from the ones we've encountered before. There's no reason behind his actions.
Whether he's a genius or a fool, as long as he's within the range of my cannons, he's dead. But where he's standing now is too covered. We need to lead him to open terrain so I can shell the scallops out of him. This is a good spot. We can bombard him from close range. We can also set up on high ground to the north. Our current position is also suitable for setting up our cannons. Once the cannons are in place, we can have the Magister enchant them. And after this Hyper Shark has been lured to the position, he'll taste the dual fury of dwarven craftsmanship and expert magic.
You don't even need to ask. It's me, isn't it? Alright, I'll find a way to lure the big fella to where Hugin needs him to be. You all just ready the cannons. One continuous barrage, and he's mincemeat.
But you'll be by yourself. We all fought that monster together, and we lost to him.
I'm just acting as bait. I'm not gonna fight him head on. If things go bad, I'll just run away. You all know that I'm the master of escape. Firing adjustments and enchanting cannonballs need manpower. I can't do everything by myself, and I don't know the first thing about enchantment. I'd be lucky enough to recognize the runes.
And don't worry about Sinbad. Except for that time when he turned himself in a Darkstone cave, I've never seen him get caught. If there was a competition for running away, he'd be in first place.
Alright, stop. I don't know if you're complimenting me or making fun of me. Hugin, swear on your life that you're gonna hit this guy. Also, you're gonna be careful and not kill me in the process, right?
You still don't trust me?
Just swear.
All right. In the name of Hardhead, Whistler, and Shorty, I'll be careful.
My life is in your hands. When you're done, let me know through the communicator and I'll act accordingly. Oh, God of the Waves, please protect me.
Let's hurry up and take up our positions. Come, Magister. The first cannon is exactly where it should be.
Ready, Hugin?
Yes. All my children are ready. They're eager to let loose on this Hypergean. It's all up to Sinbad now. Contact him on the Merlin Devest. We don't need to wait for his reply. Right now, he's probably as nervous as a lobster on a seafood buffet. Let's get into position as well, or we won't be able to fire in time. If that happens, then he's really done for.
All right, let's go! Well, it's another retreat for Sir Chippy.
We can't do this. You all saw. Even Hugin's cannons couldn't do anything to that beast.
It's impossible! My children are perfect! They're the latest improved model after the battle with the Immortal. They're supposed to be able to take on any sea creature. My aim was accurate. Everything exploded at the right time. There's no reason why the cannons failed.
Do we really need the power of the gods to do this?
Don't look at me! I don't know how to fight him with a compass! I tried it in battle just now. Even when I held it out in front of him, nothing happened. When he used his tail, the compass almost fell out of my hand.
Hugin, can you think of anything?
Is it his muscle density? Maybe some magical component? Or is it some rule or principle I don't know about? I have to remodify my cannons. Or a new weapon. I need more powerful components.
No! The island will be devoured by the time you finish your new weapon.
I don't believe it. There's nothing my creations can't destroy.
Now is not the time to be rash. If we blindly rush forward, we're just going to hurt ourselves. I hate to say it, but we have no clue on how to deal with this hypo shark. Let's go back to Rustport first and see if Sonya found any information about this Hypogean. Then it'll be easier to come up with a plan.
Hugin, tell Sonya that if she has any intel on this monster, she can find us at the Golden Guest Inn. Tell her to come quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wholeheartedly recommend...
Anything'll do. We just need a moment alone. Ah, I almost forgot. Bowles is a friend of mine, and the lady across from me is the hero who liberated Rustport. Got that? Don't try anything funny with the bill.
Yes, understood.
Okay, what's our next move? What's with all the gloomy faces? Haven't you ever lost before?
We ran away and failed. But this time, it was twice in a row. Even with the cannons helping us, it was a total disaster.
What's the deal with that hypo shark? Some Hypogeans are deceitful by nature, while others abide by certain principles. However, you can usually talk to all of them, which in turn allows you to assess certain characteristics and weaknesses. Yes, but he's also way too powerful.
What a headache. If only that thing was just an ordinary shark.
Hey, are you all going shark hunting or something?
Bowles? Why are you here?
One of the staff said special guests had arrived, so I decided to take a look and overheard you talking about fishing. Huh, you all look so troubled. Come on, catching a shark isn't that hard. Before I took over this crummy inn, I was working the seas. See these scars on my left hand? Got them from a grumpy tiger shark. If Rustport hadn't been in lockdown earlier, I'd have shut down this lousy inn and headed back to open waters.
There's a shark that we just can't take down.
You really need this many people for one shark?
This shark is special. Really special.
Long story short, facing it head-on doesn't work.
So it's some sort of shark king, eh? Well, nothing's impossible. Drop the right kind of bait and give it whatever it craves. Lay bait in different spots and set a tough net at the final location. Once the shark gets a taste, it'll find itself trapped. The harder it fights, the more net tightens, until finally it'll be ready for the taking.
Fishing expertise. Not sure if it'll be useful here.
Don't doubt my skills. When I was hanging my prizes on Rustport's walls, you little furballs were probably fur babies.
Boss, sir, someone's looking for you.
Hey, I'm reminiscing here. I think someone deserves a good thrashing.
Sinbad, are you familiar with what Bowles said? Catching sharks, that is.
Using bait and a strong net. Yeah, I get the gist of it.
Bowles was talking about catching regular sharks. But we're dealing with a Hypogean here. It's completely different. Based on past battles. Even if we can lure him in, we won't be able to subdue him.
Are you an idiot? This is Luca of the Carmine Whispers. You should have told me immediately when he came in.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Luca. Don't mind him. He's new. He's still learning the ropes. Merlin and the team are inside.
Did Chippy hear that right? It's Luca! Luca! You actually came in person! Do the Whispers have any leads on the Hypo Shark?
Yes, we found something. According to a few ancient tomes we found in the Upper District, a primordial Hypogean named Harak was sealed beneath the Blackthorn Sea. We even discovered a phrase written by the author near Harak's name. Desires and instincts.
Could it be that his instincts are so powerful that they overrule his reasoning? He surrendered his ability to communicate and think, leaving only the most primal beast-like urge to devour. That's why he's so strong!
In other words, he's not the brightest, is he?
Seems pretty dumb to Chippy.
Thanks, Luca. Tell Sonia we're in her debt.
I got it. One more thing, Magister. I have a message from Sonia. She's confident you'll win, no matter who it is you're up against.
All right, let's go find Tassie.
Sinbad, have you thought of a plan to deal with Harak?
As of now, not yet. Since we've chosen to outwit him, with our group and Tassie's dream-altering ability, we'll definitely figure something out.
Yes, we'll have to brief her on the intel. Let's go, Magister! We need to return to Tassie and formulate a plan. This time, we must defeat Harak. Tassie! We've got it! We have information on the Hypo Shark!
Wait, what? Didn't you take that dwarf and his cannons and go after that monster? You were gone for so long this time. What happened? Harak is a Hypogean of instincts. I've never heard of his name. But this doesn't matter. I'll never forgive him. To satisfy his own hunger, he ruined the Dream Isle and put Grandpa Olmus in danger.
We came here to discuss countermeasures with you. To deal with him, we need to use bait and a strong net.
So, we're fishing now. Ha!
I have a thought. Tassie, you said Harak headed directly to the Land of Riches when he arrived on the island, right? Isn't that a bit strange?
Yes, the Land of Riches is hidden beneath the lake, and the island has many living beings. Why would he head straight for the treasure in the cave?
Of course. After Tritonus left the sword behind, there were sometimes accidental visitors who drifted onto the island. Grandpa Olmus was always asleep and I was so bored. So I went through their minds while they were dreaming, and took out the things they desired most. Over time, there was more and more.
So all the gold and that ship in a bottle were all created by you?
Of course, silly human. How could there be such a large and beautiful ship in a bottle in real life? When you arrived on the island, I also took some of your lovely memories and created a few decorations. I even made a talkative, smiling Nara for Sonia. She still owes me a thank you.
Desire. The thoughts and wishes of all the people who visited the island. The Land of Riches was where the most wishes on this island were concentrated. Harak wanted to devour those desires, which is why he headed straight for it.
So, If Tassie creates more treasure, we can lure Harak to the place we want him to go.
But how do we subdue Harak? Based on our previous battles, Chippy doubts ordinary nets would hold him.
I've tried using fairy dust to make him sleep. However, he was moving around too much, and before my hypnosis could work, he rushed me with his big, jagged teeth. Wait! I just had a brilliant idea. Use your deepest desires as bait, and we can slowly hypnotize him while he feasts. And once he's asleep, we can have Merlin seal him away for good. Yes! That's a flawless plan!
Our deepest desires?
As a blissful fairy without earthly desires, this plan cannot succeed without your help. Friendly reminder, to execute this plan, I need to delve into your subconscious to find what you desire most. So I might uncover some of your hidden secrets. If anyone wishes to maintain their privacy, they can opt out now.
I'll do it. It's a small sacrifice to defeat Harak.
I have nothing to hide.
It's Chippy's duty and honor.
So, are we all agreed?
Then it's settled. Prepare your scrumptious wishes. We're going to the land of riches to offer a nice juicy gift to that bothersome shark.
This place is relatively open and has a good vantage point. It seems like a great spot to lure Harak.
Excellent. It's time for me to take the stage. All right, brave heroes. Who will step forward to reveal their true selves?
Chippy has nothing to hide. Chippy will go first. I'm ready too. To defeat Harak, I'm willing to bare my heart.
Well then, close your eyes, and I'll cast my fairy magic.
Wow. I've never seen so many hamsters in all my life.
That's Chippy, the leader of the heroic order. Chippy is training new recruits. I'm casting spells, and they're all spells I've created myself. I'm alongside the Magister, and have turned into the best familiar.
One seeks to be a true and distinguished knight, while the other desires to become a mage, capable of standing beside Merlin.
These are our dreams.
They aren't overly grand or spectacular wishes, but two very lovely dreams. Be careful not to twitch your little noses. I've scattered hypnotic fairy dust around. A special gift for Harak. It's not for you. With such wonderful dreams, that greedy hypo shark will surely take the bait.
Since we're at it, let's set a few more traps. We need to ensure Harak is truly hypnotized before the Magister can seal him. I'm done with running away.
Since the sword-wielding hero has spoken, let's keep going.
Brilliantly done.
Now it's up to me. Stand back, everyone. I've no idea what type of crazy thing Tassie will make out of my desires. Maybe I'll even be a hero that saves the world.
Wow! Really?
I've seen Sinbad's dreams. They're always colorful and constantly shifting, even beyond a bard's imagination. However, I wonder if that's truly your deepest desire. I can't wait to see what unfolds.
Blanca and Lucy? What are they doing here?
Ah, they're from Brineville. Chippy, smell something! It's the delicious scent of yummy food!
That's the smell of wild greens and cheese. That was dinner when I was young. Fresh wild greens picked from the woods outside the village, homemade fish, and cheap cheese bought from Rustport, all stewed together. Oh, it was terrible. At that time, the village was too poor to buy good salt, so we made sea salt ourselves. And the mix of leafy greens and cheese. Oh man, I promise you'll never have anything so awful. Still, I miss it. One day, I'll sail off. That day will probably come soon. I was thinking of sharing one last terrible meal with everyone at the village. One so bad, it'll make everyone cry. That wouldn't be too bad, I guess.
That's Sinbad's wish. Quite unexpected, isn't it? Some people say one thing but mean another. It seems facing your true self isn't so easy. All right, the fairy dust has been scattered. Let's continue setting more traps.
Brilliantly done.
Here I am again at this sad place. This is where my ship in a bottle and all that treasure was swallowed up. But luckily, the Magister is here. The mighty Magister Merlin, the Wanderer of Asperia. The Sorcerer Supreme herself will help me. Your assistance is required for this final trap. Even though it may be just a simple dream, seeing your desires take form before your very eyes will be quite an experience.
Chippy remembers when we first came here, the ground was filled with bottles holding our memories. Muriel's face was lit up by the flames. Aaron lamented to the lucent tree. And at last, we faced the giant golem in the remnant peaks. Chippy wonders what the Magister desires most, having experienced so much.
I can sense your thoughts. Let's make your wish a part of this dream.
They're truly here! Friends from our earlier adventures. It seems everyone is waiting for you to join. Magister, what were you thinking during Tassie's spell? I also miss the adventures with everyone. But it's all right. We'll have another chance to reunite.
Well then, the final trap is set. All that's left is for Harak to eat these dreams that contain special fairy dust, and he'll be sleeping like a baby. Then we can deal with him.
Needless to say, I'll be the one to lure Harak over.
Oh, my gallant hero. Do be careful, though.
By the god of the waves, I'll make sure Harak comes. The rest is up to the Magister and Tassie. Everyone, find a place to hide. He may not be the brightest, but seeing people standing around will make him skittish. Well, I'm off. Wish me luck. Did the seal work?
What do you think? With my fairy dust and Merlin's seal, it won't be able to move at all. This isn't enough. Harak ruined this beautiful place and turned it into a wasteland. We need to help restore it. My heroes, do you remember how this place once looked? Great. Hold on to those thoughts. One final time, let your desires merge with the dream realm.
That fish! Could it be Harak? That bottle has become his prison!
No, it's a beautiful decoration. Harak ruined the little garden I arranged, so now he can become a part of the garden himself. You know, when he's not showing his teeth, this little shark almost looks cute from here.
Harak won't escape again, will he?
With my magic and Merlin's seal, he'll remain slumbering in the dream realm until the seal is broken. That's to say, forever.
With the Hypogean sealed, Olma should wake up, right?
Of course. Let's go find him. Olma slept through so many wonderful things. I better tell him all about it. Hurry, follow me. Olmus, you're finally awake.
With your help, indeed I am. Magister Merlin, you have my deepest gratitude. You and the Sword-Bearer have fulfilled your duties once again and broken me out of that living nightmare that imprisoned me. Tassie and I are extremely grateful that you have protected this delicate dream that's been drifting across this beautiful sea for centuries.
The wishes and dreams of mortals are precious, yet fragile. But it's precisely because of this that they shine like priceless treasures. Thank you. And Sinbad, we can't forget your help either.
No big deal. You've been calling me a hero all this time anyway. For once, I actually feel worthy of the title.
Tassie, with Harak sealed in the bottle now, will you and Olmus continue to watch over him?
Well, yes. It won't be as easy going as before. But rest assured, for me and Grandpa Olmus, this is just a tiny moment in the vast sea of time. I'll sneak into people's dreams to have some fun whenever I get the chance. Who knows? Maybe you'll run into me in your dreams someday.
It's time to say farewell, Tassie. They must not halt their journey on our account.
Aw. All right then. Though I'm sad to see you go, every story must have an ending. So long, my heroes of legend. Grandpa Olmus and I sincerely wish that all your dreams will come true.